Hello. Yes, focus on me, that's right. Hello guys, welcome back to Life Like Igloo. Can you tell I'm losing my voice a little bit? Excuse me. It's nice to see you again. I am Igloo, the life that is all. The life of this channel, the light of your life. Possibly, possibly not. Hello guys, I'm back to you with another video. Today I'm just having a little reminisce and I'm talking about things that I miss from the UK because I'm currently in Uganda, UG, in Kampala, and I'm having a wonderful time here. It's very nice, it's beautiful, the food is lovely, the people are lovely, my wife is lovely, everything's lovely. I'm just enjoying remembering things from the UK as well, because it's lovely in many different ways and not so lovely in many different ways too. But yeah, in Uganda there's certain things that, for example, you just can't get in the UK, or things are just different either culturally or because, you know, the location is too different, or like it's just not the same kind of like in terms of stuff commercially. But yeah, so I'll just talk about a few things that, because of the differences in Uganda and the UK, I might miss. I might miss a few things. And I've actually done part one of this video. And I don't actually remember what I said on things I missed from the UK part one. I know I said ketchup. That's one thing I do remember saying. I don't remember pretty much anything else. I mean, none of them are as important as ketchup, because I do miss that. In fact, I don't miss that anymore because we got some. Somehow it just came to our local shop, and it's actual genuine Heinz ketchup, and I'm so happy. So I no longer actually miss that from the UK because I can get it here. Yes, suck on that. I don't know who. There's no one's trying to stop me having my ketchup. I'm just reveling in the fact that I can now have my ketchup. Yeah. But let's say some other things I miss from the UK. You know what? I miss some snow. I miss snow because I don't necessarily miss the cold that comes with it, because my lips get all dry and it makes breathing hard and things like that. And my hands get all, I need to moisturize more, and it's just a lot of more stuff to think about. But I do love snow because it's very pretty. And it's nice to play in, and it feels very clean, at least before the cars have driven around in it and it's all muddy. But yeah, when it snows and it's like nice fresh snow, that's just a really beautiful thing to enjoy. That's just a marvel of nature, and that's something you really don't get here. You're never going to see some soft, fluffy snow falling down in Kampala. Not that I'm aware of anyway. You might get some hailstones, and it's kind of terrifying because the hailstones can be like golf balls and just be hammering down and smashing windows and smashing cars and smashing people, and it's absolutely terrifying. And I've only seen it like once or twice, but it's quite impressive. But yeah, you don't get snow around here, so that's one thing. That's the first thing. No snowmen, no snowball fights, no sledding unless you go up a mountain, but that sounds dangerous. Yeah. There is snow. Like I should just disclaim this. I can't just say Uganda has no snow. That's not true. It has snow. It's just mainly up in higher altitudes, in the mountains, in the Rwenzori Mountains, I think, and Mount Ed. Oh fuck! I forgot the name. Mount Edgelord. I'm actually going to look it up right now. I'm going to look it up right now. Uganda Mount Elgon. That's it, Mount Elgon. There's probably some snow around the top of Mount Elgon. Possibly. I don't actually know if that's high enough altitude. I know the gorillas live in the forest surrounding Mount Elgon, but yeah, I just had to remember that name because it's literally the nearest mountain to us right now. I should really know it. There's a bit of a digression from missing snow in the UK. But yeah, ooh, I miss Walker's crisps, you know, like the fancier ones, the Walker's Sensations, like the Thai sweet chili ones and like the red onion ones. Oh, I'm drooling even thinking about it, and like having that with just like hummus from like hummus from the Co-op. I love Co-op plain hummus, nice and cold with those crisps, and I'm just a happy boy. That was my comfort food. That's always been my comfort food. And I would literally just make myself sweat from eating all these spicy crisps and cooling it down with hummus, and it was just the best time. Oh, I hadn't thought of that for ages, but oh, I can really craving those crisps now down. I didn't mean to do that to myself in this video. Ooh, that's one thing I do miss. There's all kinds of products that I miss, but like, I'm not gonna go too commercial about it, just a few things, comfort foods like that. Ooh, and oh, you know what I will also miss, it's worth mentioning saying I miss cream cheese, because dairy is a bit less of a thing here. Of course it is a thing, but you won't get cream cheese as easily like Philadelphia and stuff. I'm a sucker for that. But I can probably make it myself. In fact, me and my wife have tried making it, and we came pretty close. It was good. It was actually really good, so maybe that's something I can also not miss, but for now I miss it, because I made some killer sandwiches with that. Ooh. Oh, what else do I miss? What else do I miss? You know, ooh, I miss owning cats and dogs, and that, not that you can't in Uganda, I'm in the apartments we happen to be staying in. Currently you're not allowed to have pets around. Which is really unfortunate, because who's gonna have too much of a problem with, you know, like a cat, a house cat or something? Everyone loves a cat. They're wonderful, and they keep the place free of pests as well. So you know, I would love to get a cat, but you know, tenancy agreement or whatever, can't get a cat. And back when I lived with my family before I moved out, there were there's the odd cats and dogs wandering around the place, and I miss interacting with them, because occasionally when we go back to visit, we can say hello to the dogs and cats and stuff, and it makes you realise how much you miss them. And I do miss them right now, and I really love me and my wife to have a pet companion. That would be really nice. I really miss that from the UK, and there seems to be a slightly different relationship with people and animals in Uganda. There's this, I don't know, so more of a mutual respect, like the dogs and cats will stay more out of people's way, and people will generally sort of ignore the cats and dogs, apart from people who actively own pets, which is a bit less common here. But that's just like what it is. That's not necessarily a bad, or that's just a thing. That's just a different cultural thing, and I respect that. Though I really want pets. I want to be able to have a nice bond with these animals, like a lot of people do. Like my wife often talks about her grandmother who had she got her to feed this cat, and that was a whole thing. Like she didn't like the dogs, but she liked having the cats around. And so yeah, there's obviously lots of people with pets, and there's veterinarians and stuff. So maybe I'm generalizing a bit too much. There's plenty of, even our neighbour has dogs as pets, and they start howling at random times at like 3 a.m. Not that I mind, honestly, that's fine, that's cool. That's just what it is, and animals make noise in it, so do people. Yeah, that's definitely something I miss as well, is just having animals. That's just more because I'm in a period of my life where I think I'm moving around a lot, and that's a bit too much and a bit too stressful to be having animals that they would have to be moved around as well and not really get used to at home. So I'm hoping to change that soon, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have a cat to show off soon. Oh, that would be a really cool video. I'd love to introduce my new pets on this channel. That would just be wonderful. Oh, that'd be nice. What else? What else do I miss? I think, I think I think I might just wrap it up here, unless in the next like 30 seconds I think of something and then we'll just let it out. But yeah, well, I'll be going back to the UK very soon because my stint here is over for now. But I miss, as low quality as it is, I miss Wetherspoons. And anyone in the UK who's been to a Spoons, they know the food is mediocre, the drinks are mediocre, but in a very sort of like comfortable way. And if you find the right location that isn't too right in the middle of somewhere, it can be quite nice because people, you know, different places they're differently good or bad food. And I miss the times when I took my girlfriend, who is now my wife, on, you know, some nice little Wetherspoons, like just a little lunch date to go outside and have a little walk around and, you know, have some food that's not made by us, you know, so we can just, you know, relax a bit, have a few drinks, get a bit tipsy. Yeah, so I miss that, as we've been going out a little bit less here. There are some venues around, but we've gone out to a few of them and we've not had the best times. The service or like the food sometimes has just been really bad. Not always, but often it's a little bit disappointing, and a lot of the time we've ended up regretting going out, which is never good to feel, because we always think like, oh, we could have had just a nice day in, and you know, you don't want to feel like you wasted your time or whatever. But that's just us. We're not the most outsidey, overly social people, and we consider ourselves to be better cooks than the average food that's out there. My wife especially, and I'd say I'm a pretty good cook too. But yeah, she just like makes perfect food, just how we make food how we like it, and sometimes that's not the case. But yeah, same in the UK, but I do miss a good Wetherspoons. I think I said I missed Nando's in the previous video as well. That's another one. Yes, I'll be able to visit them soon, which is nice. It's been a little while. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. I think I've been nostalgic enough for one session. And yeah, I hope you found this interesting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Yeah, and very kindly, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Yeah, and one other thing, listen to Sticky Bunny Weird, which is the amazing artist who's forever sponsoring this channel and, you know, really pushing out the awesome new hits. It is listen to Sticky Bunny Weird on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, or is it Apple Music now? I don't know. Those other ones, listen to on all of those. Awesome music. Listen to Gelatin. It's the most trending song of hers right now, I think, from her new album. What's it called? It's called Don't Trust the Brain. Indeed, don't trust the brain. I don't trust my brain. Yeah, listen to that. Gelatin, Sticky Bunny Weird, Don't Trust the Brain, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.